watching you. And he's going to go ahead and attempt to cast Daze on you. Which means you need to roll a will save.
Okay with that.
Okay. You are dazed, which means... It means that you are a thing. It means that for one round, you cannot take any actions.
Okay.
So basically, lose a turn.
Yeah. Do not pass go.
Exactly, yeah. Neffy, it is your turn.
Okay. My attacks are not doing any good. Let's see. What would be a 20-foot radius around Mantella?
Okay.
Oh, it's a 40-foot radius. That's really big.
What are you doing? What has a 40-foot radius?
I'm curious too.
I would like to cast Entangle.
Oh.
Around Mantella.
Very nice.
Make the grass and things pull up around him and wrap around him and hold him in place.
Okay, I like it.
That is my new domain spell.
Ooh.
My plant
okay,
domain.
So it is a
level 1
reflex save?
Yes.
Reflex, yes. So Mantelon will make his reflex save attempt. And that will be... This is reflex. And what is the spell DC?
Good question.
I think that makes it.
I think it would be...
Because I think it's your caster level plus the level of the spell. And if that's a first level spell... Oh, DC 13.
Yes.
Okay, he is... Alright, he is entangled. So he is treated as if he is grappled, correct? Or does it do more? I didn't look.
Cannot move. Remain in the area to save at the end of next turn. I don't have it written down, so I'm reading.
Yeah, I think it's basically what it is. Is that he can't move. The entangled condition. So that's different. Let's double check. But I think it's basically that. Okay. So that is Neffy's turn. Asila has her turn, but she's dazed, so she can't really do anything, and just managed to kind of shake it off.
Further.
No. Bob is unconscious. The lights are still dancing around his head, and we are back at Mantelon, who's going to attempt to whip at Asila once more. Which is going to be... That's fantastic. A 14 to hit. Scratch that. It says 12 to hit because you've got a penalty on attack.
So...
I'm sorry.
Who's rolling? What's happening?
Mantelon is attempting to attack you with his whip.
Oh, attack me with it?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a 12 to hit, actually, because he's entangled. He has a to attack.
Miss.
Okay. that is his turn, and he is going to. He can move at half speed, so he's going to try to move. He's going to move here, and you can tell at this point he is not feeling. Still, Neffy, it is your turn.
I don't have anything. I mean,
Actually, hold on.
I could try attacking him, but that means I would get in there as well, and I don't want to get into the entanglement.
Actually, let me double check if you would be vulnerable to that. Entangle.
This is the creatures that move into the area will have to make
sure.
immediate save.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have like a since ground or earth or whatever is your special skill or whatever. You don't have a thing that says, "Hey, you don't get entangled by rough terrain" or something.
I actually hate to break it to you, but it's a 40-foot radius, so
we're already in it.
This whole thing, you're all in it.
True, yeah, that's why I was like, oh yeah, okay. All right.
So you have to make a save anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So actually, why don't you both make a save, reflex save?
Okay.
So you are entangled.
Yep, just making sure I'm the right thing.
And you're not entangled. You're just dancing along the tops of the plants.
Well, in that case...
it is considered difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Which means slower movement, basically.
Okay, well, I guess I will wade myself through the growth and try and swing at him with my quarterstaff again.
Okay. He is entangled, so that gives you a bit of an advantage. Go ahead and give it a swing.
Wow.
That's a 9. Hold on.
Like on the crit damage, the highest possible damage is 3.
Yeah, not the greatest.
She also has a -1 because of her modifier.
You swing at him, but he does manage to kind of... I mean, his feet are still pretty entangled, but he managed to like curl out of the way to avoid hitting your staff hits the stone over his head.
I'm not made for attacks.
Lucila, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, do I need to reflex save again to try and... Or am I officially entangled and I have to try to break out of it by using Strength or Escape Artist?
I think it's Strength or Escape Artist, because you already rolled the check. So yeah, Strength or Escape Artist.
Let's do... It's Strength, I guess? Let's do Escape Artist. Why not? There we go.
Okay. So you are now unentangled.
Okay.
And I don't think you can reach him right now.
No, not right now.
Because...
However, I am going to pull out my sling and attack him with one of my sling bullets.
Okay. go ahead and make an attack. And you swing, but you're still kind of off balance from all of the grass and stuff that's entangling you, and it kind of gets you off of balance. So you do not hit him.
Great.
Bob is Bob and is unconscious, covered with grass. Helen is going to attempt to crack his whip at you again. And hit you, which will be that thing. And he does hit. It is not critical. So that will be thing. So I'm guessing a 21 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, 3 damage. It snaps you and cracks across your chest, leaving a nice welt, underneath the robes there.
Bold.
And he is going
I
to.
was just thinking that.
He's trying to get out of here. He does not like where he's at right. Hunched over for the tent, and you're actually not here right. You're downstairs. So he's going for the tent, and that's about as far as he can move right now. Neffy, it is your turn.
I am going to say, "Hey, help! We need your help!" And I'm going to cast Bull's Strength on myself, which gives me a +4 to my strength.
Okay. Are
We ever
you
catch him
going to
again?
move at all?
I am going to chase after him.
Okay.
As far
So
as I
you
can get.
move at half speed. I think you have. Are you 20, 25, 30 foot
20.
movement speed?
20.
20. So you can move one more square. Alrighty. Sela.
Okay. I am going to.
And actually, Ford, you hear her call for help. What would you like to do?
I mean, how deep am I down at this point? I feel like if
At this point, you're
so I'd be
about.
pretty far down.
It's been another maybe like 30 seconds or so. So you're probably about.
I thought one full go around was 1 minute.
No, that's why there's a difference between one round and 1 minute. Each round is about 6 seconds.
It depends.
Since I started,
it depends. That's how I'm doing it.
Because the fighting didn't start the second I started going down.
Almost.
Like I was going down, I walked down, and then eventually did the check. So I feel like that was probably good, like maybe a minute or.
Sorry, the check should have been as soon as you started going down the stairwell, basically. I think did I make you make 2 perception checks?
No, maybe
just one.
One.
Okay. Yeah. So the stairwell goes down quite a ways. You basically got a full circular rotation when I had you make the check, and so you went down half a story, maybe.
Then another 30 seconds for all this turn.
Another 30 seconds, maybe another half a story to a story. So you're maybe
about like a story and a half down.
Give or take, yeah. You can still hear her shouting. So you can hear, and it's up to you to decide what you want to do.
I'm going to keep going down.
Fair enough, okay. Lucila, it is your turn.
It's my turn.
Out of curiosity, if I can hear her, I can hear him entering the tent, correct?
Well, she's shouting. He's just kind of moving the cloth out of the way. Much quieter noise, but if you'd like to make a perception check, you can see if you hear.
23.
You hear some scuffling upstairs. It sounds like someone's moving cloth.
Alright, so I...
Are you going to continue going, or are you going to stay? Or are you going to go back up the stairs? Or are you going to do something different, like teleport to a dimension?
Furious typing.
Mm-hmm. Are you messaging me?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, with you knowing everything, I'm sure you can already tell exactly what I'm thinking. I don't feel like I need to message you to tell you what's going on.
I don't completely, but I'll go with it. He is not. Right now. He is at the door to the tent, Asila. So you can still see him. He's not going inside the tent yet.
Okay.
Since it appears it doesn't have... I'm sorry, I wasn't even thinking what I was saying. I was Googling something before I made my action.
Yeah.
Before I decided what to do. I'm just trying to look, and it's not telling me what I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Sarin, I have to ask you a question about Magic Stone later.
Yes.
Because I don't know how many times I can use it during a day. I think it's just once, but I'm not sure.
Got it.
It's weird because it's something that Oriads are allowed to use, but I'm not a spell casting class.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. So you can use it once per day, according to your racial descriptor.
Okay.
There's a say it should be something like my gnome-like abilities where I can use them once a day.
Yeah.
So, Sarin, can I ask you something about flavor?
Sure. Do you
It's spicy.
Tastes yummy.
All the various, countersong, distraction, fascinate, inspire courage, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we add a visual effect to them where, like, the person who has that thing on them?
In what sense?
I feel it doesn't change a whole lot.
In what sense, like a visual effect? Like what kind of visual effects?
I want, like... the closest thing I can describe is that have you ever... In Ball Z, when they power up, they have, like, that, like, cone of air, kind of.
I missed a bit.
How, like, in Dragon Ball Z, when they power up, they have, like... M's kind of, like, blowing, looks like. I'm trying to find an image to show you my best.
Yeah.
What I'd like.
I know what you're... Yeah. I know.
And someone I want it to look like, they're surrounded in an aura of sorts.
For now, I'll let it play. There may be a point in the future where I change my mind based on how the story works, and it might affect things. But for now, sure, you can do that.
Okay, so when I hear someone starting to follow me down the stairs, so I stop for a second and just kind of like essentially like start like scream at myself to get myself inspired courage for the +1 attack damage and attacks last.
Okay.
So I'm ready for anyone to come at me.
Yeah. I will let inspire courage just kind of as a general rule. I'll let you for that. The other ones I'll have to look into a little bit more.
That's the only one that I would ever want.
That you want. I kind of figured that. Okay.
The other ones are distraction. I guess that could work as well because they're confused by the aura. But
sure. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yes,
so Asila is going
fired.
to.
At this point, should I roll initiative since?
Yeah, because this is the end of the other round. If you are planning on engaging in the combat, I will initiative.
My initiative roll is.
I am going to let Asila go next, though, because...
Yes. Initiative. Oh, yeah, I gotta do initiative on here, so it pops up. Oh, my character thing isn't even on here, so...
Oh, yeah, I will put you back.
I actually don't have my initiative written down, because I always knew that I have to roll for it anyway.
Yeah. You're visible again.
Initiative... think I would like have it memorized the location by now. This one. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, cool. I am going to let Asila. I'm gonna let. All right, I'm gonna put you there. Your action this round, though, was the Inspire Courage.
Yes.
Because it's a standard action to begin a bardic performance. It's free to maintain it, though. So it is Asila's turn. Yes.
So
It's a
At the start of every turn, I have to do a perform check, and I have to do it. The perform check is. It actually
it's
doesn't.
in your skills.
Yeah, it doesn't
By
say.
what the performance.
It's not a perform check. In some situations, it will require you to make a check. For some of the performances, I think.
So how long does it last
but
then? Because nowhere I haven't been unable to find a duration.
Yep. You can use this ability for the number of rounds per day equal plus your charisma modifier, and then so you have a total of, I think, like, because you have the extra one, like a total of 16 rounds that you can use it per day. And so each round that you have it active counts as one of those.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because I thought that
You
worked
can use-
slightly differently.
He can use this
Also, the
ability.
impression that-
So if you look at Bardic Performance, you can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to 4 plus his charisma modifier.
That would be 18 rounds. Because I have
Charisma modifier.
my current
then-
amount of spells known without.
It's not spells
Monkey,
known.
what's your charisma modifier?
Need to look. Charisma modifier.
Your charisma modifier is 4. So you get 8, and then you also have that extra ability that gives you more, plus 6 more. So you have 14 per day.
That's what I had written down. I was confused by the 4 plus charisma thing.
Yes, 14 rounds per day. You can use them back to back, or you can use them separately. It takes a standard action to start it, but to continue it for another round is a free action. So starting it takes your action this turn, but next turn you can continue it for a free action.
Is canceling it free as well?
So, say what?
Oh.
Sorry, you cut out. Were you asking me
Is
something?
canceling it free as well?
Yeah,
Canceling
you
it
just
should be free, yeah.
stop doing whatever you're doing.
But then you would need to spend another one to start it up again.
Another action to start. Yep. So, it is now Asila's turn.
Okay, so would I be able to, in the same turn, use my spell of Magic Stone to transmutate a couple of stones that I pick up off the ground, and then also shoot them, or is that going to be a separate attack?
I feel like it's gonna be a second. It is a standard action for Magic Stone. It lasts half an hour though, so
Okay.
it's more like prepare before you go into things. However, not so helpful in this case.
Now, I'm sorry to keep asking, but now if I was to now cast Inspire Courage on one of them, it would count as 2 per turn, correct?
No,
Just you doing the performance, it affects as many people as it affects, and it's just 1 round per turn. Or one.
Oh, so every person affected is not another number towards that?
Correct.
Oh, that's sweet. So are they all affected by it now as well because I used it, or?
It has to be someone who can see your performance.
Oh, so none of them saw them.
Correct.
Saw myself screaming at myself.
Right. As soon as they can see you, then they will be inspired by your crazy screamingness.
So wait, as soon as they see me, it's going to be infected by them, even though they didn't see the initial performance?
Correct, because it just any round in which the performance is in effect, it applies.
So you would have to be continuously screaming, considering that's considered your performance. So if we started seeing you later and you're still screaming, then we would be under the influence of your spell.
We have the flavor be the thing around me. So my character's not just going, ah, for 10 minutes.
Okay, see, but that's just Dragon Ball Z constantly screaming. I mean,
you're not wrong.
Because here's the thing. If you are doing the performance,
So how does that work?
okay.
Like, I'm like swinging my sword while playing a lute if I'm playing a normal bard?
If you are a bard, then you are to do that. Yes.
Or, I wish I chose instrument playing once, and I could like make some kind of a weapon that's also an instrument, so I could just like be playing it while I'm killing.
I wish you did, honestly.
To realize that
That'd
the
be
performance was like you do the performance once and it lasts, not you're constantly performing.
No, it's a continual performance. We can, if you want to chat at another point, we can talk about potentially you learning how to direct your skills in other ways. But
Sure.
we can talk about that later. But for now, screaming
That makes it
is
really
your thing.
funny if I went with the dancing bard, come to some dance fighting.
I know, right? Okay, so back to Asila's turn, whose turn it still is.
Okay, since I can't transmutate and attack in the same turn without him getting away, she's just gonna shoot another sling bullet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. And I do believe that does hit.
Yay!
Yay!
And he goes down. Don't think you can do non-lethal with a sling.
All attacks are can
All
be
attacks?
considered.
Oh,
All
wow.
attacks can be considered non-lethal.
How could
Unless-
like a bow or a dagger be considered non-lethal? I mean, I guess you can like throw it at non-lethal.
Monks
shoot for the
don't
legs.
use those things, I don't think. Oh yeah, you've got bows and daggers. Monks unarmed strikes still lethal, but you can choose to do non-lethal.
Yeah, but if you like look up attacks, you can consider if you call out that you're not doing lethal damage.
Got it. Okay.
You don't have to kill someone.
Okay.
So you can hit
Okay,
them with
I'll take your word for it.
the blunt end of the dagger, or you can, shoot them in a non-vital part of their body.
Right.
Yeah.
Take an ear
Okay.
off instead of their heart.
Exactly.
Okay. Hold on. So you can use a... All right. For now, I'll take your word for it, and I'm gonna have to look up that, but I'll give it to you. So he goes down. You smack him in the back of the head, and he falls unconscious into the tent. And at this point, that's about all that happens. The two combatants are down. One with figurative little birdies spinning around his head. One with literal flying lights spinning around his head. You can hear a screaming Ford making his way back up the stairs, and as he comes up to the top of the stairs, he sees the unconscious body of Mantellin face down in the entryway to the tent, and stops and kind of looks around and sees no enemies and stops screaming.
Asila
that's where you
watches
went
him
to.
come out of the tent. Took you long enough. Asila is... Since she doesn't know that there's rope in the horse's pack, she's just gonna look around anywhere she can to find rope.
Let's get their weapons
Okay.
before they wake up.
Yeah.
So
Everyone is at this point, is quite slow moving around because they probably got like 30 seconds of the entanglement still happening.
mind your step in the weeds.
Ford, as you walk out into the grass, it feels like the weeds in the grass that are suddenly much taller than you remember them being about half a minute ago are like, they actually feels like they're grabbing your legs.
Has the wizard gone into the tent at all, or is he just like standing on the outside?
He's face
He's
down,
down.
like halfway in.
Oh, so the
I knocked
battle's
him
already done.
Yeah.
I obviously end my
Yep, you stop screaming.
You come out, you see everything, and you're like, oh,
honestly, you just hear
well,
like oh, getting louder as I get up the stairs and I see Silver and I was like, oh, Silver, okay.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought he was in the bushes over yonder.
Nice battle
You know,
cry, Justice Boy.
Went into the tent.
Uh-huh.
Got to see it. Heard you yell, help Azuki like 3 times and decided, I must
Bored.
eat my...
Not up.
Yeah.
Who's Azuki?
Who knows?
It's a thing.
Okay.
Just roll with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So, what would you like to do? Neffy, did you say you were going?
Well, he's face down right in front of the tent. I'm going to still be staying on the tile inside of the tent.
You're still in the tent, yes.
I'm going to bend down and like, grab him by the collar of his shirt. Gotta hold him up in the air. I should have killed you when I had a chance. I just gotta like chuck him as far as my little scrawny barred arms can.
You managed to throw him about there.
I want to throw him more like against the wall, like back to the wall.
Well, he's unconscious, so
I know,
okay.
but still, I don't like him at all.
He's slumped against the wall now. Neffy, what did you say you were doing?
I'm going to go and take his whip from him because I don't want him to wake up and use it anymore, and kind of pat him down for anything else he might have of consequence.
Okay.
Wands or anything, stuff hiding, things.
Okay.
Use 2 cantrips. I just want to check if I can do what I want to do.
Okay.
So I want to use my... Oh, no, that's... Use that one. I had prestidigitation written down as minor tricks because I didn't remember how to spell prestidigitation.
Oh,
So since it's been so long, I forgot what that was and thought that was its own separate thing.
yeah. So you don't have that anymore. It's ghost sound.
Yeah, I have the ghostish sounds.
Yeah. So
I'm going to use... Haunted Fae to make myself look like a bizarre, insane creature and just sit in front of him waiting for him to wake up. So the first thing he sees is a bizarre, haunted creature.
How long does that last?
Yeah. You might want to wait for him to actually wake up. Because he's knocked out.
Alright, so I wait until the second he starts to wake up and immediately cast it then whenever I see the slightest sign of him waking up.
Okay.
Lasts for 1 round per level.
So 1 round.
How do we want to call 1 round out of battle? Do we want to say like Pan doesn't say it's 1 minute? Or do I just get it for 6 seconds outside of battle? Because that seems kind of silly.
Yeah. I'll try to give you about a minute or so. I'm not going to put a hard number on it, but I'll let you... So long as you roleplay it well, I'll let you do pretty much anything within reason with that.
I mean, realistically, since it's outside of battle... and it's a cantrip, I can just have it immediately run up and immediately recast it again.
Exactly. You could just be kind of behind your back doing the hand motions to do it again. or whatever. Okay, so Neffy has grabbed the whip. You also find in his pockets, you find the whip, you find a disguise kit.
Ooh.
You also
Does he have a beard?
He's got a short beard, yes.
When she pulls out the disguise kit, I say, you should check to see if that beard is real.
Alright, I'll reach up and kind of give a little tug.
It kind of sticks, but it is a fake beard.
Oh. Well,
As is
in that
the
case,
mustache.
I'm just going to using my bull's strength now, I'm going to rip it right off his face.
Okay. It was stuck on with some adhesive, like costuming adhesive type stuff. It comes off without too much trouble.
Alright.
He also has a rapier.
Okay. Ford, do you need a longer blade?
I have a long sword. I don't have any use for that puny little toothpick.
Would you do you have a bag to carry it or anything? Because it's about as tall as I am.
I'd open the backpack as my back and have her toss it in it.
Alright, I toss him the rapier.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen any rope around that I can tie these guys up while you search him?
There was some rope in the horse's bags over there.
Fantastic. And now I'm going to go over to the horses, get the rope, and start tying them up.
Mm-hmm. You also find on Mantalon, you find his purse, which has about 50 gold in it.
Woohoo!
And also tucked away, kind of next to the purse, is a potion of cure light wounds.
Yay! That
Doesn't that
reminds
look
me,
like-
you guys owe me some gold for those potions.
Does that kind of look like an insane, bizarre creature? Is there kind of limits to what I can look like? It just says you look like an insane, bizarre creature.
You can look like an insane, bizarre creature.
To look like. I'm gonna
Look like-
figure out how to send this into the Discord.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like this.
While you.
This is gonna be pretty much my go-to unless specified other when I use the spell.
Okay.
Let's see if I can copy image directly into there.
Oh, that's
Snake
creepy.
made out of snakes.
Oh my god!
Okay, that's creepy.
Thanks.
Um,
I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Alrighty. Anything else you guys want to do up here? So you've gone through Mantelon's pockets and taken his things. Asila is going for the rope by the horses, and Ford is sitting in front of Mantelon.
Looking
All
like
right.
that.
While she's getting the rope, I'm gonna go check out Bob and see what he's got on his persons.
Okay. Well, Bob has a few things.
Okay.
You find another potion of cure light wounds.
Yay!
You have a healer's kit with 2 uses remaining.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a let's see, what do we have? You have the sap that he was using. He also has a long sword and a bottle of alchemist's fire, about 10 gold, and a whetstone.
$10 gold. Okay. And a whetstone. Hey, Ford, did you need a stone for those daggers of yours?
Why, yes, I did.
All right, I've got one over here for you. And you need a new longsword?
Is there anything like special discerning about this longsword?
It's a pretty standard longsword.
Also, are they seeing me as that giant snake monster right now, or is it only my intended victim?
I thought you were waiting for him to wake up before you did that.
Oh yeah, but when he does wake up and I do, are they going to see me like that?
I believe everyone will.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take the whetstone. I inspect it. There's nothing different, so
Yeah.
I can find
Okay. They also
some way to dual wield the second one, which I'm pretty sure isn't possible.
I also have this thing called this other little sword, this sap thing. Anybody want that?
yeah, the sap is
I'll take that.
okay.
Okay.
The sap is that club that he was smacking. with.
Club. Okay.
Basically,
it's a,
yeah.
A weapon thing that's probably as big as I am.
Specifically, it's a non-lethal weapon.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm sure Ford would
you
like this.
also-
Pack.
They are also both wearing studded leather armor. If you wanted to take that,
And
if anyone's interested.
Anybody want their clothes? Their armor?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
However, I like Bob's hat. Bob's hat.
You can take Bob's hat if you like.
Which is funny because I think my oh no, I went with the other one. The other picture I had was actually a bard wearing a hat like that.
Aww. Alright.
Okay. All right. So they are both tied up. The entanglement has faded, as has the dancing lights. They're both tied up. You've taken their weapons, and they're both unconscious. What would you like to do now?
I'm gonna ask the druid to go speak to the horses and let them know that everything's okay.
Okay, yeah.
That they're safe. That we're not gonna kill them.
Okay, sure. Alright. So I'm gonna walk over to the horses and I'll talk to the black one because I talked to him the other day. We have a rapport going on.
Okay. Go ahead and I think, do you roll handle animal for?
I can.
Let me just check.
Eh. Take over my screen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're sharing things here.
That's okay.
I wish there was a way for me to look without you, like changing your view
Oh
and everything.
god, I know.
Okay. Go ahead and roll handle animals to see how. Yeah, go ahead and roll handle animal.
See if he's
Animal.
receptive. Yeah. Mhm.
What I want is an undo or delete button for like drawing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I cannot count the amount of times when I was still learning how to do stuff that I deleted the background or something important that I had already copy pasted
yeah.
stuff into.
I know.
I have the exact opposite problem. I keep accidentally putting things on the wrong layer,
Yeah.
and it is frustrating as hell to like set the entire thing up and realize you put it all up on the map layer.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. So Neffy, you're talking to the horse. It recognizes you when you come over, and you can tell that it recognizes you.
All right. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Just want to let you know there was a little scuffle with your people. It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. We just had a problem with the people.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
I just deal with it.
I figure. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know because didn't want you to get spooked or anything. It's gonna be okay. We can either
Alright.
leave you here until you can stay here until they wake up, or we can, I guess let you wander back to town on your own. What would you like to do?
I don't know. We can stay here for now.
Okay.
Do you have any carrots? The funny looking one gave us some earlier,
Oh, he
but
did.
I'm still hungry.
Oh, okay. Give me a little bit and I'll look and see if I can find some, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go look around for some carrots. I don't know. Maybe there's
I
some
love
stashed
how-
in the tent.
Yeah. So you want to go dig in the tent?
Mhm.
Okay. In the tent, you see the backpacks. They look like pretty standard, sturdy backpacks. Inside one, you find a short bow and about 30 arrows and some miscellaneous clothing. In the other, you find some random foods, more bread and dried meat, a couple of sealed containers of liquid of some sort. You pop one open and you can smell this is alcohol of some sort, and the other one seems to be just water.
I'll just hold on to this.
No carrots,
this one.
unfortunately.
I'll just hold on to this one over here. The alcohol.
Okay.
Can I look around and see if I can find my sling bullets?
Sure. Go ahead and how many did you sling? Was it 2?
2.
Or was it just 1?
Um,
It was
I thought it was just 1.
Yeah, because
But
one I
see
hit.
2 attacks. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I knocked
So
both of them out.
yes. So the first one that you hit Mantel on the back of the head with, you don't have much trouble at all. Roll a perception to see if you can find the other. Yeah, you dig around a little around the. It's you can find it pretty easily. So
Yes.
Yep, you have your bullets.
and this bag I was searching through, how big do you say it would be? Would I be able to carry it easily?
Not this one. No,
Okay.
it's a little too big.
Is there a smaller bag?
Not here. No,
Okay.
not in the tent.
All right.
This one, the small. There are two of them there. One of them's a bit bigger, smaller. Mantel's kind of a little bit smaller guy. You can kind of figure that was probably his. But all right. So Neffy, you now that you are in the tent can see as well, and I'll just go ahead and do this.
Bum, ba, ba, da.
and you can see
Oh,
this isn't
yeah.
completely accurate, but there is a large spiraling staircase that goes down.
Oh yeah, Key was talking
Well-
about this.
Yep, and Ford obviously has been part of the way down.
I went down
So-
relatively deep.
What's that?
I want to go ahead and relight my dazzling lights and just start walking down while they're up here figuring out.
Okay. Asila and Nephi, what would you like to do?
Let's go investigate.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I
at
think
this
they were
point,
guarding something.
All right. So you all head down there.
yes.
Okay. Let
I'm gonna.
me.
And while we're going down, I'd like to give each of them one of the potions of cure light wounds that I found.
Oh, very good.
Oh, actually, before we do,
Is now a good time for the break, or do you still need time?
I was actually gonna ask
Like,
you take the break now.
Yeah. Well, when do you need to go?
in like 15 minutes.
Okay. Can you wait 15 minutes, guys?
15 minutes, and then however else long it takes.
Yeah.
Well, we would play for about another 15 minutes, and then Panda would head off and
Yeah.
take the break. So
I'll
break
use that
in
time-
15
I'll use
minutes?
that time to speak to you and Dragon about something.
All right, sounds good. So we'll play for about another 15 minutes and then take.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. So I just want to make sure that everything is as it should be. All right. So you guys are heading down. And hopefully things are good. All right. Oh, Panda, did you say you were going to take a potion of light wounds?
Yeah, if it's given to me, I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ford, do you want a potion?
Probably won't need it, but
Okay.
Well, I mean, you guys still owe me some gold for the ones I bought back in town, so just a reminder.
Okay. So, are you guys on the? Hold on, let me reveal you. Where's my tool?
Yeah, I'm like,
Black
I don't
page.
see anything. It's so black.
All right. Do you see? So you
There
might
we
need to
go.
scroll down. Left edge. You see it? Cool.
Yep. I had to zoom
Alrighty,
out
so-
and I zoom back in. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
All right. Asila, are you going to drink the potion right now?
Yeah, I'm at 3 HP.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead and make that swig. It's 1d4 plus 1. Let me double check.
Yes. That's what I have written down. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I wrote it down. 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1. Yes.
Sorry, I was looking at
Okay,
something
that's-
else. I was looking at my quarterstaff.
Yep. All right.
I was gonna say, that
Go
seems
ahead.
like a little...
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So you are back up to full. And can you check and make sure that you can move your people?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It is dark down here. Does anyone have dark vision or a light source? Monk?
I
Yep,
sure
you have
do.
light source.
I cast a dance light as I was walking down the stairs, remember? So I'm going to relight it.
I do remember that. Now that
I
you mention
have
it.
low
So,
light vision.
okay.
I have dark vision. Because I'm part dwarf.
Mm.
So
Dwarf.
I did not know that.
you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see 60 feet. The others who do not have dark vision can only see about 20 feet in the light of the what's it?
Well, I have low
No.
light vision, so is that a little bit more?
How far can I
Uh,
get my dancing lights in front of me?
They have to stay. The dancing lights have to stay within 10 feet of each other, but they can move as far as you want.
How many do I have? Okay.
I think
You
they
have
have a range
4.
of 100 feet.
So
They can
gonna,
move-
stretch them out, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet to get as much possible vision.
Okay. So in that case, you can see.
Essentially simulate
There's
dark.
my tool. Yep. So you guys can see here. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Sorry, you can see.
I see. Like here, have another potion.
Oh, okay, thanks. I
Alrighty.
put it in my
Bob and
one of my
Mentel-
pouches for now.
Bob and Mentelin had some, so I've still got one.
Alrighty. So as you walk in, you walk down a short flight of stairs into a slightly more open area. It's kind of dark here, but the glowing balls of lights that are kind of hovering up, leading ahead of you, kind of illuminate the area decently well. The area is pretty empty. You've got a tiled floor that looks to have been worn away quite a bit. Directly in front of you, you see a large oak wood door set into the wall there. And you can see that there's a tunnel that goes off in either direction to the sides of that a little bit. And the only other thing in the room is just a pile of crates off to the left side there.
Okay. I don't know. Do a general perception to see if we can sense anything going on down here.
I got
Sure,
a
go
nat
ahead.
20. I got a nat 20 on perception, so 25.
Okay.
If
Um,
it's gonna click.
Hmm.
There's perception. Ugh, I can't see anything down here.
Oh, well. Okay, you're the only one, apparently.
I'm
both-
dazzled by the lights.
Yeah. Nephi can't really tell. I mean, it looks like stone walls and everything. Both Asila and Ford can both tell that, okay, this is pretty solid stone. It's been here for a while. It all looks pretty standard stone. Not too much out of the ordinary. The boxes in the corner, though, are definitely much more recent. I mean, the stonework here seems to have been from around the time that the tower upstairs was still whole. The boxes have definitely been moved down here since then. They have not been here since however long it's been.
Huh. I wonder if this is some of the stuff that they were selling. Air quotes. Can I look inside of any of the boxes, or are they all like nailed shut?
They are all nailed shut, but as you shake it, it doesn't really feel like there's much in there. They feel pretty empty.
Ooh, boxed air.
That'll sell really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a premium in Atlantis. All
The
right.
next thing they're gonna do is sell boxed water.
All right. What would you guys like to do now?
I'm gonna go forward and I'm going to look at this door and see if
Okay.
it has any tricks or traps.
Go ahead and roll perception. It looks like a solid oak door, iron banded. It is locked. It does not appear to be trapped in any way. But
Okay.
it's a solid door and it's set in there. And the lock on there looks pretty impressive.
Okay. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to see if Key can get this unlocked for us?
Ooh,
Can I
this
attempt
does look like a
to-
task for Key.
I attempt to disable a device.
Okay.
You-
Go
Okay.
Sure.
ahead and roll it.
Wait. Ford, you've met Key, right? She opens the flap of her bandolier to let Key come out. I wouldn't want to take this away from him. This is like what he does.
Key, we have a mission for you.
See, this is why I'm here. This is why you brought me. I doubt you can open a lock nearly as good as a key can. I'm just saying.
Especially a Key as talented as he is. Or it is.
Exactly. So you want
I
me to
just
open
don't
the
want
door?
to take. Yes, please.
Haha. He goes up to the lock and kind of looks at it. You can see him moving around a little to get different angles on it. This one's tricky. He goes up next to the lock and doesn't go in, but kind of goes like parallel to the like flush up against it, not inserting into the keyhole, but like up against it, like next
He's
to it.
scoping
He's
it
getting
out.
he's getting familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. And then you hear a little quieter. Hey, how's it going?
I was gonna say he's whining and dining it, isn't he?
Yep.
You wanna kind of just let us in? I mean, we'd love to be on the other side of that door there, and you're just such a nice lock. And you can see him kind of pause there. Hello? Hello? And then he kind of pulls back a little. It's like, I don't get it. Normally they respond.
Well, these locks are a little bit different, probably, than the ones at the keymaker's house.
Well, yeah, of course. They're not nearly as quiet and silent as this one. Let me try again. He goes in close again. Hello? Okay, can you hear me at all? Maybe she's deaf. And he starts kind of like knocking up against it and kind of like bumping it. You hear a little ting, 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 ting. Still nothing. I don't think this is going to work.
Does it seem unusually stubborn?
I don't know. It's not talking. It doesn't respond. I never have this problem.
You've never had this problem before?
No.
You swear?
Don't worry, Key. It happens
Where?
to all guys.
Hey.
Good. Somebody got where I was going with that.
I swear, all of the other locks I've ever met, all of them, every single one in the house, it's just I go up and give it a little bit of my charm, a little bit of sweet talk, and all of a sudden, boom, it's open.
So it's only
This
been
lock does-
the keys in the house? I mean, the locks in the house? You
You
haven't met
knew I'd
locks
never met-
outside. Okay, right. That's right.
Of course
okay.
not. I've never left the house.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to disable device.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Got a nat 20 on that one.
Oh, jeez.
That's impressive. You go and start fiddling with it and working it, but this is a pretty solid lock. You get the first tumbler, and then you get the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and pop! You finally get the last one. And the door is unlocked.
Wow. Good job, Justice Boy.
I was beginning to think maybe there was something inhibitive.
I'm not always quite obsessed with justice, as I just shove past into whatever this room is.
Okay. And do you send your little dancing light balls up ahead?
Yep.
Okay. So up ahead, you see a hallway that stretches down for quite a way. So every 10 feet, 10, 20, 30, 40. So they go about that far right now. And what you can see is basically a standard hallway. It looks like there's some doors on the side, probably, from what you can see so far, but the light kind of fades out after about there or so.
I'm gonna peer through the doorway and see if I can perceive anything out there.
I guess I'll do perception too, standing in the room.
Yep.
I'm not going in without looking first.
Yep.
Travel, we gotta let it.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't appear to be trapped. The hallway seems empty. It's run down like the rest of the area, and you can tell that it looks like there are some sort of depressions on the sides there where there may be doors or windows or holes or something like that.
I wonder what this building was originally. I mean, this is really weird underground building stuff.
I'm thinking it was probably some sort of guard tower. There might be prisons down here. That's my guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess people would build stuff like that underground. I'm so used to being above ground that it's different being under here like this.
Can I? While they're going down that way, can I wander off a little bit and just kind of look down this hallway here?
Sure. You can see that it kind of opens up a little off to the left ish area. It kind of opens up into a wider, like kind of open area.
Okay.
And off towards the right a little, there's kind of a little alcove that appears to have some stuff in the corner.
Okay. And I'd also like to just give a quick glance down on the other side too.
Sure.
Just kind of scoping it out.
Mm-hmm. Looking down this one, you can see that it goes down, and it looks like it goes off in either direction, and directly in front of you is another door.
Okay.
See anything
Alright.
interesting, Asila?
Some hallways, a little bit of an open space to the left, and down to the right is more hallways and a door.
But nobody lurking out there to like jump out and attack us.
Not that I've seen.
No dead bodies or anything.
Well, I mean, there might be, but not that I can see.
Just checking. Like I said, I don't like it down here very much. I'm not used to being underground. It's making
I'm
me
actually quite cozy down here.
Okay. We'll let him go first. You watch my back, and maybe is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
I don't like it. There's no sunshine. Okay. I can do this. Okay. Forward.
Asila gives her a little push forward into the hallway. All right,
forward.
let's go.
Anything up there?
And then moving forward, am I like seeing anything new?
You can see further down the hallway. You can see there are actually what look like cells of some sort on either side of you. To your right, there's a door that is hanging open, and you can see there's a skeleton sitting, or laying rather, on the ground there. And to your left, you see a cell, and it appears that there is someone sleeping, curled up in the back corner.
And we're going to take a break.
And that's where we'll break.
All right.